Dear Diary, what a week! I finally filled up the Humvee with diesel and decided to set out to the other cabins. I found one with 2 fresh bodies. They hadn't turned. Baka. Would have been able to save them. Then the craziest thing happened. I was clearing out the area in front of a farm, and this dude, Lashin, he appeared out of nowhere. He pointed his gun at me and reckoned me for one of those Zed heads. The goddess Amaterasu. Finally, a person. He seems alright. Country dude. He doesn't talk much, but it's better than being alone. We spent the day moving everything from the cabin to the farmhouse. He said he had never gone inside. Reckoned there might be traps or Zed heads inside. Nothing of the sort. Just an isolated farmhouse. I'll have to teach him how to fight, else he'll die faster than a goblin fighting a titan. I also need to figure out the food issue. We butchered up those animals that we found in the barn, but I couldn't do much with them. They went rotten instantly. Uzai! Seems like the corn was planted before the apocalypse, and I found a greenhouse with lettuce and tomatoes. To sort out some way to can. Oh, one last thing. As we were leaving the cabin, I remembered there were some motorbikes parked out front of the mansion. Wanted their motors for a project I had planned. It was dark and I was tired, so we figured to sleep the night there. And while I entered, I thought to check to see if we grabbed all the books and found a space behind the bookcase. One led to a room full of some guns and ammo. The other was a back entrance to the gym locker room change room. Weird. Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead. I'm Niko and I will be your host as I try to tell you the tale of a young man named Heero. As you can see, we entered the farmhouse and I thought to give you a little tour inside. We set up a bunch of points. There's a bunch of random stuff and I don't want to deal with that. We'll add more points as we progress to fit in these new things here. But basically, this is going to be our workshop. And we got all our stuff in the kitchen. I put a wood stove here. I don't know what I was thinking. We already have a brazier. Maybe in the winter it'll be good. This is our CR. This is our bedroom. As you can see, our loyal pups are tied down here. This is for their safety, of course. And for now, we're going to share the bed with Lashin. And you can see we set up our side. And that's his side. This door doesn't open. It's locked. I don't know. So we always go all the way around. And see, I saw this where it was like talking about a battery and stuff. And I thought, you know what? Maybe we could have electricity. We can make a wind turbine. I think you normally put those on the roof. You can. Okay, let's check out that roof. We do have a grappling hook. I don't know if that helps. Oh. So here we are on the roof. This is a roof turbine vent. A vent pipe. Cell phone. That'll be depressing more than anything. But yeah, okay, so you know what? Maybe we'll build some wood turbines up here and get us some electricity. And we're not very high up, but maybe this gave us some kind of a view. I didn't think so. So we still got this cabin that we want to search. And we got this evacuation shelter. We're going to check those before we start building anything. Did we check this cabin? Did we even know that was there? We might not have known it was there. I mean, we're not driving the Humvee through there. And I don't really like these wood trails. But we could have easily came from... I think we just didn't know it was there. Okay, well, we're going to have to check that one out too. So today will be an exploration day. And we got this evacuation shelter to check. Maybe we'll check this one because it's the closest. And then we'll go check out those 2 other cabins and that other evacuation shelter. Okay, well, I guess, you know what? That grappling hook came in handy. Let's just grab it with us. So I tried to get those cats, but they wouldn't budge. They ran away. Actually, they did quite the opposite. We do have another dog, a beagle, and I put him in here. It's just because I don't want to fill up our house with like too many dogs, and it gets a little, you know, crazy, right? Okay, we're definitely going to take these bandages with us. We don't need this dog food. We'll bring the pizza. And we had this stuff because we were cutting up car stuff. We're going to put that down for now. This is good. So we got our Beretta for emergencies. We got this Raging Bull for even more emergencies. We did get a Saiga shotgun. Here, I'll show you guys. So, yeah, we got a compound crossbow. We got a Makarov with a couple mags. There was a Saiga and an elephant gun. The Saiga is awesome because we don't have a shotgun. There's a decent amount of ammo for that. And the Makarov is pretty handy too when we run out of 9mm. Elephant gun, I mean, 2 rounds. That's like if we know something crazy is in the area that we need to toss. And there were some assorted bullets. So yeah, and then this is our greenhouse. As you can see, we've already started eating stuff here. But that's pretty good. We're going to have to figure out a way to preserve it. Like I mentioned, canning, but we'll see what we can do. Yeah, I have no idea. It took us forever to make the jerky, and it only lasts like a week. Oh, I don't really know how we're going to preserve things long term, but for now we got all those vegetables. And I think if we had a can sealer, that's kind of what we needed. I also grabbed the workbench that gives us an increase in crafting speed, so we're going to set that up too. Okay, let's set that up now. And there we go. Before we go, though, Lashin has no armor to speak of. We're going to have to sort that out. Okay, so we gave him the motorcycle armor and the combat boots. And wearing a boonie hat, we should probably give a helmet. I'm really hoping that he doesn't engage in combat, but you never know what's going to happen, right? We can teach Lashin. Lashin basically has no skills in anything, just social. But I think we're going to teach a bit in melee. All right. We're going to lose daylight if we keep that up, so... Hopefully he doesn't get into any fights. We can leave him in the vehicle and tell him to stay if we need to. Shoot, you know what? I think we're just going to tell him to stay here. As much as we like the company, it's not safe. Alright, Lashin, something I want you to do. Yeah? What is it? I need you to guard this position while we're gone. I'm going to check out those other cabins. On watch. Alright, I'll see you in a bit. As soon as we found a friend, we lose him. But all is... No! Okay. Oh, Beagle. Okay, we're good. We're good. Beagle's alive. We're gonna go get some dog food and save that guy. Okay. We're gonna name you Smooshy. Because you almost got smooshed. Okay, so we'll put him in the dog barn and we'll proceed with our adventure. No bad doing that because they just want to hang out. Oh, one more thing. Is this wood axe. So if we compare the two... I know we did this last time, but I mean, the metal greatsword, it doesn't add up. It kind of splits up the damage on the armor. So that's, but for base numbers, that's 50, and this is 34. It's just almost half the speed. I'm thinking maybe let's just try this out. So, I mean, we were two-shotting these things, right? And if we can do it with double the, well, half the speed, maybe that'll work. I know it does less damage, but we'll see. It feels like we were just almost able to one-shot these guys, but maybe with this one we can two-shot it, but faster. We'll see. We're bringing the great sword with us, just in case. And actually, we'll put it in our pack, because honestly, we're not going to be able to pull it out in a firefight. Okay, so hopefully no other beagles try to get themselves smooshed. Alright, we should name this vehicle the Austin Power. And so we're gonna proceed to this evac shelter. Smart car. I like the durability of this one, but if getting diesel becomes an issue, well, that's the next best thing. Oh yeah, what we have in mind right now are cabins. As Heero sees this one, he thinks he has to check it out. But this looks more like something his friend started to build and abandoned. He doubts any of them were able to build anything. Oh no! Oh, spiders. What the hell? Skeletal zombie. A monstrous overgrowth of ossified tissue has replaced the zombie's rotting skin with an organic armor of dense bone. Large clumps of black goo seep from its joints as it shambles aimlessly, with sickening, crackling sounds filling the surrounding air. Of course, it's near the evac shelter. And of course, it's coming right at us. Fortunately, we got lots of gas, so we cannot run it. I just don't want it coming near the evac shelter. Let's just go up ahead. Maybe it'll follow us here. Oh, there's a lot of these smart cars here. What is this? An excavator. All right, well, the excavator honestly isn't going to be of much interest to us. But this crate, who knows? There's a woodland white. It's coming right at us. Oh, they're fighting each other. Oh, holy crap. The ladybug kicked its ass. Is it coming at us? Oh, shoot. Doors are open. Okay, get out of the vehicle. All right, so yeah. Heero, of course, these aren't like trunk doors. These are like wide open doors intended for soldiers to get in and out. And so, you know, in our excitement, we're driving through, not even thinking that anything would ever get on. We try to run it over, but it just flies in. Okay. So we switch to Barbara Montante. We take a pause, a deep breath, and we swing this axe for the first time at our enemy. Brought cutting up to 4. Even though we completely miss. And we're wearing our backpack. 40 damage. I don't know how armored this guy would be. Sorry, this lady would be. But, yeah, that was pretty good damage. So we'll take another break, get our breath, and smash right at the center of mass. Oh, we missed. This thing somehow manages to be really fast. Despite its... You wouldn't think ladybugs are speedy. We're blocking damage though, but this thing is hard to hit. We send it reeling back. Holy crap, this thing is bleeding and stunned. I'm still going to let it come to us. I don't know if we're missing because of our torso encumbrance or if this thing is dodgy. But yeah, we got it. 53 minutes to dissect it. I really want to dissect it, but I also don't want to lose daylight. Let's check out this crate first. And of course, we didn't bring something to pry. Come back for the crate. Not going anywhere. What the woodland white? What does that take to butcher? 1 hour. It's even more to dissect it. We're just smashing you up. Let's just do a quick one then. There you go. Look at all that chitin. Oh. I don't care about his mutant stuff, but the sinew is good. Red and is always a pain in the butt. I know we haven't used any of the chitin yet, but maybe we'll make some armor for our good friend. Okay, and having learned our lesson, we're going to close those doors. All right, and we'll be off. Yeah, this is not our journey. We have a task on hand, so we're not going to just explore for the sake of exploring. That evac shelter wasn't looking positive, to say the least, but, you know, we gotta try. Okay, hopefully the zombie doesn't see us. No, we made noise there, but since we gotta do what we gotta do. A big snail. Take the pamphlet. Food. This is a little... disconcerting. You think about it. Why is there food here? Like, it's been quite a while since the Cataclysm started, right? You'd think all the food would be eaten by now. No one's coming. Somebody scratched into the wall. It let us down. And holy crap. And oh, so it looks like somebody was eating here. There's tin cans. Somebody gathered these hickory nuts. Peter awaits input. Emergency message. A biological attack has taken place and a state of emergency has been declared. Emergency personnel will be aiding you shortly. To ensure your safety, please follow the steps below. Do not panic. Remain inside the buildings. Seek shelter in the basement. Use provided gas masks. Await further instructions. Did you contact us? Refugee Center found. If you have any feedback concerning your visit, please contact the Department of Emergency Management and Public Affairs Office. Local office can be reached between the hours of 9 a.m. and 4 p.m. If you'd like to speak to someone, write us a letter. Send it to... Oh, only got the address. Oh, no. This is the refugee center. That's quite a bit away. We'd have to drive through that big town to get there. Oh, man. And down we go. We're turning on the light, though. We haven't even looked at that pamphlet yet. What does this say? Cataclysm bus stop. Oh, shoot. Whew. Okay. Zombie soldier. Doesn't look like anyone else is down here. Okay, well, we're gonna try to get him on the bench. Whoop around like that. Okay, take a breath and swing. I forgot to take off our backpack. We knock him to the ground with the axe. Yeah, I think... So, that's a 3-shot, but this thing is heavily armored as hell. Well... No, we're just gonna smash him up. No, we gotta start dissecting them, but not right now. I'm glad you brought your cigars with you. Your assault pack with your MREs. You know, we've yet to find one of those guys with a gun. I don't want your compromised one. I just want the good ones. And I guess that's it. Oh well. Protein rations here for days. No one left here. Move on. This is a quick rendition of permanent marker of a swirling gateway with zombies spilling out of it. Underneath it reads, what did they do? Like those portals that we dealt with. We'll play cards. Abandon hope, all ye who enter here. Mounted solar panel. And a standing tank. I wonder if we can take this apart. You know, we're talking about electricity. No. Full of prying or more. A hammer that I was like, we don't need this. Well, you know, we got that pipe down there. Maybe we can make a makeshift crowbar. We didn't go here either. I guess this is like the bathroom though. We're all fine here. How are you? It's good someone's got a sense of humor. Dolores, I'm still looking for you. Aw. A little sad. I mean, everyone we come across is, you know, somebody's partner. Cataclysm bus stop. Copycat. Okay, so let's see what we can do. with a pipe. Okay, but then we need something with hammering, which I suppose is the pipe. That's a razor blade. I think we saw a rock up there. There we go. Okay. And now we'll take this down. No, we learned the lesson. We keep the hammer on us. For a reason. Okay, well, we can drag it over to the car. And we're gonna mark this as checked. I don't think we'll get much more out of this. Curious that we can... the wood axe in our backpack, but not the makeshift crowbar. Okay, so that's going to be marked as complete. So now what we're going to do is we're going to pass by our house. I think that we're going to check this cabin first and this evac shelter. And I don't want to sound like a chicken wuss, but I really don't want to walk through this forest trail. I thought they were safe until we get coming across stuff, right? So depending on what we come across on the way to this cabin and the evac shelter is whether we're going to use the forest trail. Okay, we do not... You don't want to run into a bear with your vehicle under normal circumstances, let alone a bloody skeletal zombie bear. That'll probably just break our vehicle. I don't want to find out. There was a pole there. We're going to have to do some work on our vehicle in the next downtime. We got cornfields for days here. I feel like I'm in my hometown. We might have to spend some time clearing out these guys in the... they're pretty close to our house. Like a little too close for my liking. Okay, sewage treatment plant. Maybe we'll explore that later, but I can't imagine what there would be that would be of interest to us. This is the strangest area I've ever seen in my life. It's like, why are there all these restaurants here? Maybe that's why they're all abandoned, because somebody thought it was a good idea to build them all in sequence. Okay. Grabber zombie. Badly deformed zombie. Its arms dangle from its sides like the limbs of some skinless ape, mindlessly groping at their surroundings. Yeah, I like I've been saying, I don't want to be smashing into anything else. So let's just try to go around them. We might have to come back here at a different point. Maybe with a gun, because they're so bunched up together. Mechanized infantry carrier. Okay, well, I mean, I'm doubting that this thing is serviceable. I don't know, like maybe something is serviceable from here is what I'm trying to say. Doesn't look like it. Let's take a look. Well, I have that JP8 fuel. We need to keep a hose in our vehicle from now on. No, this is looking pretty wrecked. The reinforced headlight is kaput. Which is what I was hoping to replace the one that I have. I mean, if it's at least got one tick on it, then it can be repaired. But if it doesn't, then I mean, it's a huge problem. But we might be able to strip something off of this. Doesn't look like there's anything in here. Oh, that spilled GPA. That would have been nice. Yeah, definitely getting a hose. Well, I guess it's more of a reason to clear that area out. And we're coming up to the evac shelter. And fortunately, it's a good distance away from the town, so hopefully we don't have to deal with anything unsavory. As we park here, we don't see any smashed windows or anything, so there's a glimmer of hope. Disposable battery. Actually, if anything, this one looks more like no one ever showed up. Let's go dump the stuff in our inventory. Alright, another solar panel, so we're taking that one too. Okay, so turning the flashlight on. Take a look around. Yeah, no, it looks like nobody even made it to these shelters. There's no signs of any life, of anyone being here. Alright, so we're just going to get the crowbar and then we're going to go get that solar panel. So we've known about Hamilton for a while. But the size of it was what always scared us from going there. And I see less reason to go there now than before. Now, there is a pawn shop, and that's not too far in. And that can always have some goodies in there. But now, and the storage unit. I think we're going to check that cabin, and then we might look into that last man on Earth shelter. This is the first time that we've come close to a swamp. And we see these giant mosquitoes. They're the size of dogs. Frickin' fricks. I don't think you'll ever meet anyone who will claim to like mosquitoes. I'm not going to try to be like, I hate them more than anyone, but I hate them more than anyone. Let alone a dog-sized one. Okay, so looking at this one, yeah, boarded up, but it doesn't look messed up like the other guys. He walks slowly towards the cabin. Tries the door, it's locked. No surprise. Figures he'll just go around from a distance and see if he can find an open door. So far, he hasn't heard anything, doesn't see anything. Another door. This one's locked. And the third, also locked. Hello? Oh, shoot. From the south, he hears. Anyone else hear that? Another voice says, shut it. Noise over there. They did not sound friendly. Bite out of our ration and clean water. He waits to see if anyone comes out. As Heero walks away, he figures he's gonna talk with Lashin, see what he thinks about this. They didn't sound friendly, but that doesn't give Heero the right to go in there and kick their ass. But if they took that from his friends, or they're holding him hostage, he's gonna have to go in there. And so with that, we're gonna go to the last man on Earth shelter. I mean, they wouldn't want to hurt us, would they? Yeah, Heero had come across as ferals, but they weren't of sound mind. Like, none of them tried to talk. They were more intelligent than the zombies, but they weren't people. But those sounded, I mean, they talked, so they gotta be people. They gotta be our friends. And not for the sake of friendship. I mean, even Heero's not that naive. It just, in this dark, desolate world where everything is trying to kill us, there's no way that they wouldn't want to work with us. But with that in mind, Heero thinks about all the hard work he's put into getting to where he is. Why wouldn't somebody view that as an opportunity ripe for the picking? It's always easier to take something than make your own. 3 woodland whites on the ladybug. Oh, it looks like they're winning, but she's making them pay for it. They haven't noticed us yet. And ladybug is dead. Yeah, they definitely don't seem to have noticed us. It works for us. Well, that one did. Oh yeah, and these things are fast as hell. Okay, we've learned our lesson. We're dropping our backpack, which puts our torso encumbrance to 21. We can only get behind a bush or something. Well, wait. There we go. There we go. 400. Delicious. So this thing, you know, is just... It's reacting on pure instinct. And that instinct is to eat. Oh, frick. His friends are here. We smash down into his neck. We're beating this thing down hard. This thing is almost dead. It's downed. It's bleeding. But his friends are upon us. Shoot. An attack to the left arm. One last swing and it falls down. Heero waits. He poises. He moves forward and back. Okay, so this one is downed. This one is going to take 400 move cost. This one is 100, so we're going to focus on him. The one to the north. Critical hit to the face as this thing just caves in. The last one is looking at us, though. It's still trying to take a bite at us. We swing, aiming for the torso. This axe is knocking them down. Wow. Okay, it pains me to say this, but I think this is better than the great sword. We made quick work of that, like nothing. Cannot be getting overconfident. Strawberries. Yeah, try not to get overconfident, but I'd rather fight this thing before it like sneaks up on us, you know? There we go. Yeah, come to us. 57. Just send it flying back. Yeah, this is gonna be fun. Okay. So it looks like there's these pits. Spiked pits. Oh my. Well, we definitely don't want to fall for that. Open. Okay, and we're gonna go inside. So before we turn the light, Heero peeks in. It's an exercise machine of some type. Okay, we're flashing the light. Oh no, let's stand back in case we have to run away. Oh my, carpet. Oh, those exercise machines. Clang. Got a pump inside. Oh, the kitchen showed nothing. These are bedrooms. Nothing of interest here. But with all that noise, where is it coming from? A shotgun trap. Ooh. We see a Mossberg 500. Pipe shotgun. That's some ammo. We actually have 357 SIG ammo. But we don't have a 357 SIG. How do we disarm the trap? Like, is it if we step here? Like, I guess if I step to the right, we're fine. I don't know. I'd like to think that Heero wasn't dumb enough to think, I'm going to disarm this trap. I'll stand in front of it. I sure hope it doesn't go off as I'm trying to disarm it. But apparently that's exactly what happened, because we got hit directly in the chest by this shotgun trap. Okay, and we're bleeding pretty hard. Heavy arterial bleeding. And of course, we left all the other bandages in the car. We're gonna have to go to our backpack. Oh, okay, stop. We're good. We got it under control. Oh, goodness. Okay, let's get the backpack on. That's ridiculous, by the way. I contest that. Like, we've done lots of things to hurt ourselves. Yeah, we've done many things to hurt ourselves, but that one I think was unfair. We'll grab the double-barreled shotgun. You never know. Oh, we're definitely taking that Mossberg. We don't need the pipe shotgun. Okay, so I think whatever was there is just up ahead. So let's drop our backpack here. See if the CR has anything for... No. Oh, there's more cough syrup. That's good to have. Oh, it looks like supplies were low here. Let's just hang out here for a bit. I'm just hoping that moderate pain goes down. And now we're chilly. I guess it's cold down here. Been a while since we've been chilly. Ah, we're running out of daytime. We're just gonna have to push on. Our backpack is off. Our torso encumbrance is 22. Earplugs. Well, that would have been nice for that shotgun trap we set off. Solder and a flashlight. Metal tongs. Oh, that would have been nice. Spiked board. An actual crowbar, not the one that we've been using. I think we already have an electric jackhammer, but the rope will always be good. Yeah, we already seem to have these tools. So this is a survivor zombie. Still wearing the tattered remnants of improvised armor and weaponry. It is plain to see that this zombie was once a survivor like you. Oh no. How did he die in here? Okay. Oof. Yeah, so this thing, it's almost like it still knows how to fight. Just charges at us and gives us a good grab. Biting onto our right leg. It's still grabbing on, but it's badly bleeding. aiming for the face, hitting an unarmored part of its leg. The thing is on the ground, and we do the final strike, smashing it down. He wasn't even armored. He had a copper knife. This thing's useless. He wasn't anything like us. This appears just to be generic supplies, so we're definitely going to go in here and grab this stuff. Yeah, I'm sure that we can find some use out of them. What is this? A bear trap? I don't want to try disarming any more traps. Is that a proficiency, by the way? I thought we had devices. Something with traps? Doesn't look like it. Either way, we're not touching that. And I see this here. Hey, you know what? This is a spike board. There's no way we can screw this up, right? Ah, good. As I was saying that, I figured... I was like, who knows with this game? And, oh, nothing. Okay, well, I'm grabbing our backpack and we're gonna grab all of this that we can. As we load everything up into our vehicle, all the tools, all the supplies that were left behind, we find the survivor's note. Thinking this is probably his last words. It says, "Plane shot right through the windshield, K?" I'll never understand the post-apocalyptic future. All that's left now is this cabin that we didn't search. But with our torso messed up, and it's night, I think we're just going to head back and rest for a bit. Figure out what we're going to do next. That's going to have to be on the next episode. So thank you everyone for watching. I hope you're all still having fun. I certainly am. And we'll catch you on the next one. Have a good night.